So defeated the Town ground tonight. What key takeaways do you have after that match?
I think good minutes into players that haven't played in a long time. It was good to see Jammer and Juice back out there after being out for a while. I think the young ones did excellent. Cassidy obviously started at right back and did really, really well. Mackenzie coming on did really, really well. Casey obviously was probably the standout performer for me tonight in terms of his age and what he did, and he was combative in midfield. He got on the ball, he made his tick and scored a great goal at the end. But as a team, I think it was about getting some good minutes into the legs against a tough opposition. Every time you come here, you're going to be in for a tough game. We've obviously had 2 games in 2 days. So the most pleasing thing is we've come through it, no injuries, everybody seems pretty good. We'll see how Laurel is, he's got a tweak on his hamstring. But apart from that, it was more about getting the good minutes into people and playing competitive games, which is what you want.
Yeah. Both halves really, Blues started on the front foot. Do you think maybe they could have scored a few more goals? Was that what you'd have been hoping for?
Yeah, we've just said it in there in terms of the chances. Cam's had a great chance to score. Clark has put the ball in the net, to be fair. And then keeper's made a great save. He's had a free kick on top. We've created chances. We're just in that final third again. That final pass, that final decision has to be a little bit more ruthless, and that's what I'm looking for. I want players to be direct. You seen LV do it last night, where he took his man on, put a good ball into the box. Desire from Kurt to get on the end of it, and we score a goal. So TC gets a tap in, and that's the kind of situations what I want to create in terms of moving the ball from side to side quickly, fluidly. And I think as they tied today, so it was always going to be a little bit scrappy. And then you make 4 changes and put 4 youth team players on that deserve to be out there, and they did very, very well when they came on. So yeah, I think that's what I'd probably say from tonight. Just a little bit more cutting edge in front of goal, a little bit more sharpness. Clarkey, to be fair, got stronger as the game went on. I think he kind of took on that little bit of leadership role. He's a little bit frustrated probably as well, but that's where he's got to start the games like now, and everybody's got to be the same and just be intense when we play and kill the game when you need to and get your breathers.
Like you say, 2 games in 2 days, and some of the lads have really put some minutes in recently. Alex Hardwork, he really showed his work ethic and levels tonight, despite how many games he's played. He's just joined as well, so what do you make of that signing, and what does he bring to the club?
I think he brings, like you just said, a tenacity, a work rate up front. He's a constant pest for defenders. You've seen it when he came on last night against Alpha, and he panicked the defence. The first thing he did was charge the keeper down. That intensity up front is going to be valuable, and as he gets along, he's obviously coming from a couple of levels below. We'll work with him. Hutch is going to work with him. Probably no better person to learn off than Ben Hutchinson, to be fair. So he'll only get better. He's got a great temperament. He's fitted in well with the lads, and I think he'll be a good asset for us moving forward. He's kind of a hybrid of the 2 strikers I've got in terms of Alex and TC. So yeah, we're excited to work with him, and I think he'll be a good player for us moving forward.
Yeah, and I'm sure we brushed on this last night as well, but now just with 2 games left and some more minutes in the tank tonight, do you have more of an idea of like what team you're going to be playing towards the start of the season, and who's ready to start?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're getting to the point now where it's coming to crunch time in terms of finalising the final squad to go into the season, and I think next week will be a test undoubtedly for us. They're going to have a weekend off, like I said, and it's important to get the rest time, get some family time, have a weekend off and relax and do what they need to do, and then they come back for next week. We'll do a little bit of shape and training on Tuesday into the game Wednesday, and then a recovery session on Thursday. So yeah, I think I've kind of got an idea pretty much of what I'm taking through to the season. And the good thing is, at the level of football we're at now, players can go out and learn and get some game time. We're going to need a squad of players, probably bigger than we did last year, to incorporate in terms of the games we're going to play in the opposition, the tempo, the level. So we're under no illusion that we're going to need everybody part of that. But I think some players do need to go out and play now and just establish yourself and get some confidence in playing. But in terms of the squad, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think you can never say that it's finalised, because some players might become available, injuries might happen, you don't know what the future holds. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that we've conducted ourselves so far in terms of pre-season. Performance last night was excellent. Performance tonight was good in large patches. Always disrupts the game when you're making a lot of substitutions. But again, you forget we had kind of 5 17-year-olds on the pitch, and to be fair, one of them scored a great goal at the end, and it's pleasing for me to see. Not a lot of managers will put the young ones on and play, and I think it's important that they get the opportunity to do so. So yeah, really excited to go into the next couple of weeks now and gear up to the start of the season.